Alrighty, and good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We are back live for the 22nd annual WCVNEA here in Edmonton, Alberta. We are broadcasting out of the River Cree Resort and Casino. We have a barn burner already, 9 a.m. Phil Tarangelo taking on Mike Crooked Neck. They are locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll, as are we. My name, of course, is Grant. I'm sitting beside the one and only Mr. Dan Clark. How are you, Dan?
I'm great. I'm great this morning. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing well.
Good.
I'm doing well. Sorry I had to mute that. I don't know how to turn the volume off. There we go.
Yep.
I don't know what I did to that, but...
No, we're good.
And good. Friday. It is a holiday.
There we go.
In Canada, anyway.
I'm wearing my red shirt.
Yes, Canada Day long weekend. I am not wearing red.
And my...
Oh.
It's a family-friendly show.
It is a family-friendly show. Very nice. And guys, if you're just tuning in, it is the first match of the day. Do us a favor, give that share button a little love down on the bottom left-hand side of your screen on Facebook. Copy that link on YouTube. Let's get it rocking this morning.
This is going to be a great match.
Oh, yeah. Right? Can't start the day off much better.
No.
Phil Tarangelo, Mike Crooked Neck doing battle. I believe it's a race to 5. This is a B-side match. So let me go in here. Give this some changing, because I do believe it is a race to 5. Maybe we should walk over there and ask. Just to be sure. Give it the old be sure. Hopefully everybody is doing well on this fine Friday morning. Correct, we are race to 5 it is. So Phil Tarangelo, obviously the brother to Stan Tarangelo, and the dynamic duo that they present.
That's a pool-playing family right there.
It sure is. So a little bit of a muddy break here this morning.
Yeah, well, Mike was cracking him pretty good yesterday.
He sure was. Well, he puts his whole body into that.
Yeah, he does.
He's not a small guy.
No.
So we'll see what Phil decides to do here. I don't think he's quite opened yet. I didn't get to look because I was changing the RT from 6 to 5. And then on table 2, we have Dennis Anderson and Terry Below. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his last name. I think it's close to that anyway. And we will stick on table 1 for now, but if the action presents itself, we might be able to flip over to table 2.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah. Kind of go back and forth. Phil staring down the neck of a cut on the 11 ball. Very nice shot. Sets himself in. I believe he's going to take this 10-9 combo.
He's got to work that 12 out.
Mm-hmm. Question is, does he do it right now?
Yeah.
Does he try to power through this combination?
It's a little off, a little off angle there, so.
It is.
It's not wired.
So he would kind of be forcing it on both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Both for the shot and the breakout.
Oh, he did. He tried.
Not
no
happy
luck.
with happy with those results at all.
No. Yeah, first game, right?
That's right.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a time to take a chance like that and miss, it's now.
Yeah, do it early.
Uh-huh.
That's not something you want to be doing when you're
hill
or in a tight race. But certainly early, I don't see an issue with that. And we appreciate everybody tuning in. We know it's early, 9 a.m.
Friday morning?
Just after.
Canada Day.
Yeah, Canada Day.
I bet you there were people out last night.
There may have been a few adult beverages consumed last night here in Canada.
Good long weekend.
Absolutely. Us knuckleheads, we like our long weekends.
We do.
Although our friends south of the border have their holiday coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
We were corrected yesterday.
We were corrected yesterday. We tried to math yesterday,
Yeah.
and that's a bad idea when you got a headset on.
Wow, I think we started everywhere from Thursday to Tuesday. Finally backed into Monday.
We were just rearranging things.
Did he play that?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, never a good idea to try to math when you've got a headset on.
Yeah.
Mathing is hard. As I sit next to the number guy.
Oh, I think Mike learned a thing or two yesterday playing this match at Usama.
Absolutely. Take a page out of the book.
Take a page out of the book.
And a nice safety it was.
It was.
It's got to be just enough behind that 6-ball. I don't think he can go off this rail like he's looking. Right-hand spin and connect with the 14.
Yeah.
And even if he does, he's going to have to hit that with a little bit of pace. So it kind of straightens out that right-hand spin that you would be putting on that cue ball.
So he's going to hit. Oh, no, he's going to go for the 10, it looks like. Side pocket.
Yep. I think that would be about the right shot there.
Looks like the 14 is blocking the 1. I wonder, if it wouldn't be wise to hit the 12 and create some separation between the 12 and the 5.
Perhaps. Although I kind of like where the 12 is. It takes and blocks that 5 ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it depends on which side of the coin, I guess, you're looking at,
he
right?
did.
Oh, and he did.
Gotta hit it, gotta hit it. It didn't.
It didn't get there. Was a good shot.
See, I didn't see a lot of risk in that because of the 1 ball and where he was putting the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's debating and made our camera look like it was frozen. Did you see that? Look at it. Look at it. And good morning, Steve. Good morning, Bob. Love me some Q Sports Live in 11:06 in Michigan.
Nice.
Well, welcome to it, everybody. And if you are just tuning in, as I alluded to at the beginning, do us a favor, give that share button a little bit of love. Share this to as many pool groups as what you can. This match is going to be, it is a morning match.
It is a morning match.
But listen, if we're going to have to play pool at 9 a.m. in the morning, why not start with Phil Taranjo and Mike Crooken?
I can't think of two better.
Right?
No, not after watching all the pool yesterday.
Right, especially on a holiday.
Yes.
Right? Does it get any better?
Maybe a little Tyler or.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes. Okay, could get better. But this is a pretty good standard to start with.
It's a pretty good standard.
So with almost 95 on Facebook, 6 on the good old YouTube. YouTube, you're falling behind. Let's go. Where are you at? And I'm just curious with the number of viewers that we have on right now. It's early in the morning, and just want to see who out of our viewers plans on coming up to Canada for the Canada Open. I think it's a fair, legit question.
August 16th to August 20th, Red Deer.
Indeed. Q Sports Live partnering up with just a small company by the name of Predator.
Who's that?
Yeah, right.
I know.
Happy Canada Day to you as well, Rhonda. And we appreciate you tuning in. We know she's early in the morning.
Gonna make a run at these? I think he is.
Oh, I think, I don't know. I might play me one more safety. Although there really isn't.
Well, that's the
very
thing.
good
That
one.
14's open. Like, you can get to. There's enough room
But
between the one.
here's what I was thinking. If you put the cue ball behind the 6 ball, he's low ball, right?
Yes.
So put the cue ball behind the 6, take the 6 off the rail, kick the 14 out of the way, leave the cue ball behind the 4 ball. Now you have a breakout ball.
Oh, he did. He got
and
them.
potential. He did. He took a swing at it. Look at that. 10:09.
It's a good shot.
10:09
Did he
in
get rewarded?
Oklahoma. I think so. He
Yeah.
can go rail first off for the 4. Just after 10 in Oklahoma. Welcome to it, Howard. She's going to be a long day of pool. We got the rest of the Masters singles going this morning.
Mostly B-side matches, right?
Mostly B-side up until I think about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then after 1, we get finished off with the singles. So we'll have a little bit of a break. And then
We'll get a supper break today.
we may get a supper break.
Oh.
Let's not jinx it. Let's
Okay.
knock on some wood. We might get a supper break today.
That's
and
true.
then
Usama had a say in that yesterday.
he did. A small one. Small say.
I hate to lay it all on him. It just happened to be that he was on all three
It
streams.
was. Yeah.
He did have partners in crime.
He did. He did. So then we have the teams starting up this evening.
Nice.
Yeah. Team 8 ball, always a blast. Always a fun time.
Have we looked ahead to see who's scheduled or not?
No, I haven't looked that far
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't blame you.
I try to keep current in what I'm doing. Try not to get too far ahead of myself.
Oh, we had nothing but Masters yesterday. I'm just wondering if it's
I would
sharing
think
the
it's I would think it's the same. So and partially because they keep the same tables for the Masters, they try to keep the same tables for
okay.
intermediate and so on and so
Got
forth. So this room in particular is, I believe, the Masters room. Did you make the discount buffet yesterday, Howard? We did not.
that would be a hard no.
Hard no. Oh my
Scaffold.
gosh.
Ooh.
That cannot be a fun bone to break, Rhonda. Not that any of them are, but in particular your wrist. Hopefully it was not your dominant hand. If
Yeah,
there is a
that's-
silver lining to it.
Yeah, and a speedy recovery.
Yeah, indeed. Phil looking at the kick on the 15 ball.
It's a little bit of a do or die shot here.
I would think so. I mean, it can get a little bit funny depending on how Mike would play this. I've seen these things go just a little bit wrong. You kind of take it for granted. No pun intended.
was a good effort.
Great effort.
I think he got. Oh no. Well, he blocked one of them. I think he's only got the combo.
Well,
now.
yeah, and he's forcing the combo,
Yeah,
right? So
that's a good result.
Yeah, it's
that's
not-
the best result for Phil
yeah, absolutely.
on a miss.
Yeah, there's really not much better he could have done there. And Rhonda, you can always live vicariously through us. We'll bring you all the action.
There we go. Where are you from, Rhonda? Ooh,
Yeah, that was absolute best result from Phil there.
as it turns out. Yep. Now he's wide open. He might even have a wired combo to the side.
Yeah, I was looking at the I think 12-10 or 14-10, whatever it is. And sorry, guys, our camera seems to be glitching a little bit. So I might, after this match, I might actually shut down the computer, restart everything.
He hit that one a little firm.
Yeah. No, Steve, that's we're seeing that as well. So the cameras have been up all night and maybe a little bit tired. typically we don't turn the power off to the cameras. We just turn off the screen. But after this match, I'll shut it down, restart it, and hopefully that'll take care of that issue.
APA.
Yeah, APA 9-ball championships in August back in Las Vegas.
Spruce Grove.
Steve, I thought it was just my hangover. No, our cameras are starting to get grumpy. We work them out fairly often. And a little bit choppy there. This is a touchy little shot here. He's going to have to hit this one really good. Can he go forward enough to avoid the side pocket? I can't quite tell the angle.
Oh, he cheated a little too much.
Yeah,
Tried to keep it straighter and
he did.
came
but,
up a little shy.
you know, again, Mike's going to have to just be sure,
Yeah.
right? Your angles, be on the right side of the ball, and from there you should be okay. So I like going to the left side of center on the 6 ball for the 6 into that side pocket on the bottom side of the screen. He goes to the corner, but that's the problem,
Yep.
right? I would have...
He's going to be on the wrong side of the one, too.
yeah, I just wanted to be a touch on the left side of
Yep.
center, going into the middle pocket, and then draw
Yep.
over on top of the 8 to get to the 1 ball.
Yeah, he might just have to take the bank on the one.
I think he can cut this in the side and maybe draw either into or just past the 8.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Whoa, whoa. I think he's got...
Whew, he
be
might
close.
just have enough.
It's going to be close.
And he's going to have to hit this with pace, too.
Right. Oh, he had it. All right. He's playing with millimeters.
Yikes. Yeah, right.
That's 2 in a row.
I don't think he's got it.
Oh, no.
I don't think he's got it. And I might have gone all the way up, straight up table.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to draw
Yeah.
into that, go up and back. But we'll give the short cue a little bit of a workout,
9 a.m.
right? See how that works out at 9 a.m. or just after 9 a.m.
I didn't think they made short sticks that wake up before, before
Listen,
noon.
I'm barely up before before noon. Who am I kidding? I'm always up. It's the curse of what I do every day. But I love it. I'm not going to begrudge it. I enjoy what it is that I do and what we do at Q Sports Live and some of the bigger things we get coming down the lines.
We got some very big things coming down the lines.
We do.
Nobody answered the question you asked when
No,
we got started.
I agree.
I think we should put the question out there again.
We should. Is anybody that's viewing right now coming to the Canada Open? Happening August 16th to 20th, Red Deer, Alberta.
Either in the pro side or in the amateur side.
Yeah, absolutely. Pro side is open to anybody.
What are the relevant dates other than the dates that they're playing, like cutoff dates and things like that?
Early registration is July 5th. That saves you a little bit of entry money. And I believe it's August 8th
Yeah.
is final deadline for entry. So it is coming up quick.
That is fast. Yeah, don't wait till the last minute. We did talk to the hotel. We visited them. They've got some bookings already.
Mm-hmm. Phil drawing first blood, game number 1. That took a little bit,
It did.
but it is AM play. just tuned in, but it looks like Grant said he must be out and cursed him. Sarah, wait, scratch on the 8 isn't a loss. Nope,
No.
not in VNEA. VNEA is a points-based scoring system, so you get 1 point for every ball in your grouping, be that in solids or in stripes, and then 3 points for the 8 ball. And in their rule system, it is geared to no free points. So if you scratch, you still have to play to get all your points.
Even though this is a race, a games race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Jolly says, I wish you should. And how are you? It has been a minute, my good friend. Winner's side, Ryan, this is a B-side match. Race to 5 is going to be B-side. When you see race to 6 for the Masters, that'll be an A-side match. But I believe up until, I think, 1? Maybe even noon, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, I thought
somewhere
it was,
in there.
noon 1, yeah.
Then we'll jump back to the A-side. Yeah, no worries at all. What are everybody's plans for this Canada Day-long weekend? Looking like some beautiful weather. I really haven't checked to see whether we're getting any more rain. Seems to have been what's been happening here for the better part of a couple of weeks. Just kind of rain on and off every day.
It is Calgary in June.
It is Calgary
Alberta.
in June.
Yeah. Everybody thinks summertime's here and June is
It's
going
wet.
to be a good month. It's a wet month in this part of the world. See, April and May, you get better days often than
Yeah,
June.
and so, it's funny because you can notice, or at least I have, with some weather pattern changes. Because I used to, in school, they used to teach it, right? April showers bring May flowers. Now it's more like June brings the rain to bring August flowers.
Well, and I've always said that, I'm not native Albertan. I came from the east, 30 years ago, but I came from the east. And what I found here is our summers, everybody said July, August, or June, July, August. I found you go into September. A lot of our vacations we end up taking were in September because the weather and it's just too bad because school starts then, right?
Yeah.
With kids, but we get some pretty good weather right into beginning of
it
October.
seems like
sometimes.
there's a seasonal change coming, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting to note.
If he straightened out his neck, that's not nice.
That's no good. This is I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
Oh. Seems to be playing a little quicker.
Yeah, he's good. He's on it. And sorry for the camera glitches, guys. We'll get rid of those as soon as this match is done. I'll restart the system, see if they'll wake up. Right? You gotta realize cameras are working too. It's 9 a.m.
I'm still amazed when I came in here and saw those little guys. I thought they were the brackets to hold cameras. I didn't think they were the cameras. These are micro units, people. You got to see these. They're really cool.
They
Get
are.
there. He didn't even get the rail.
Nope.
Oh. Wow. An opening for Mike.
Yeah. Is he going to take the ball in hand? He's walking the table.
He's trying to fake the camera out again.
I know, right? He says, I'll see your glitch and raise your one.
Yeah, raise your one, yeah. I like this choice. There's the two balls that were stacked.
Yeah. Now everything is wide open
Yeah.
spaces.
Yeah. I think Phil had 2 balls that overran, and so he's had now 2 balls that he's hit short.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Dean.
Still trying to figure out the speed of the table.
Yeah. And I find I always have to try to acclimate that. So, I mean, I was here decently early, right? I'm always up early. And I was up at 7 this morning and got my stuff done, got my coffee, came back in, got the stream all set up, did the poster change. And Mike was here, I want to say 15 minutes before they start. Phil walked in about 2 minutes before.
Well, we saw him hit a couple balls there at the beginning. And
that was it.
Very few.
Yeah, I think he
threw out a
probably
handful.
not even that.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 shots.
Yeah. That's right.
Which I can't do.
Right.
I can't walk in and just play. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
It's
But
just
it'll
not
take you a
very
couple
pretty
games to get to
watch.
where you should be, where you should be starting.
It's not pretty to watch, let me tell you.
Yeah.
But Mike looking good here. Get this game.
Get a little angle there. Get out.
Yeah. Cameras courtesy of Value Village. Come on, Dean.
Wow.
They're tired too. It's long weekend for them too. Come on.
Nice little out here to square it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well done.
Didn't have to move around much. Kept it right in the heart there.
Indeed.
Good finish.
And we do have
my favorite part of the show.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Got to give a shout out to Jam Up Apparel doing the collab jerseys with Predator. So there's all the 10-ball jerseys.
Nice.
The Predator Pro Series.
Yeah.
Looking
Ooh, there's
really,
little Johnny
really
there.
good. Yeah. A little bit of John Schmidt. Some nice collabed hats. Then you've got the Fusion jerseys.
So nice. The blue one, though. You're getting to the blue one, right?
The blue one? Oh, yeah, okay. So I'll put this one up, too. So this is part of the new line that we just put out maybe 3 weeks ago. So tons of new stuff on the Jam Up Apparel site. Go check it out, jamupapparel.com. We do have a discount code that is usable up until the end of the WCVNEA,
Yeah, this
which is
weekend only.
end of day Sunday. Yeah. That code is WCVNEA 2022. 2022, all caps, just like you see on the screen, WCVNEA, and good for 15% off anything on the website.
Yeah.
Don't matter what it is. I know Ryan was on there yesterday, purchased a hat, got 15%. Olivier, the answer to that question would be no. This is why they call it the Western Canadian VNEA.
It's 5 charters, right?
It is. It's 5 different charter holders within BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, who all get together, and they're the ones that that put on the show.
See if he gets one on. Oh, he changed sides. He was shooting from the right side yesterday, the left side yesterday.
Yeah. Kind of whiffed the break, but made a ball.
But made, yeah.
Didn't hit that as square as what he normally does, but it still works.
Looks like there's a tilt in the table. Well,
they're only allowed to play on the bottom side of the table as you look at it, with the exception to the 2 stripes.
yeah.
Tricky table here. Right, if you go high ball, you've got 10, 15. That's kind of not so good. You could start off with the combo of the 11, 10, I think that is. That would break the 13, create a little separation. Problem is, what do you play for after that? If you go low ball, 7, not in an ideal position. 6 is a little bit tougher. So we may see a little bit of safe play. Yeah, no worries. It would be really cool if they opened this WCVNEA up and just made it any charter in Canada that holds VNEA band all together and just create a really big one. That'd be great.
Of course, I've got an answer for Olivier if he wants to come to Alberta. He can join up in the CSL IPL, play 3 weeks, get his weeks in, qualify as a BCA registrant.
Yep.
And come and play in the
Canada Open.
The Canada Open.
Yep. That is going to be a blast. For those that don't know, you're living in a rock, come out of there more. Come out from underneath every now and again. But Canada Open is happening August 16th to 20th. We partnered with Predator to make it all happen. It is going to make history in Canada. $100,000 added in prize money. That is $50,000 for the men. $50,000 US dollars.
Currently still ahead of the Canadian dollar.
Correct. Yeah. And has been for a while. But $50,000 added to the men's, $50,000 to the ladies, 128 max for the men, 64 max for the ladies, and then a full league player amateur event that runs beside it. It's going to be awesome.
And no limit. No limit
no
on the amateur.
cap on the amateur side. It can be 200, it can be 600, it can be 1,000. And the best part is, it will be the first time playing on the Predator 7-foot tables.
The bar boxes.
The Predator bar box.
Well, and you were talking yesterday a little bit about the potential, very remote, but potential that a couple of those tables might be available to snag after the tournament.
Maybe.
Very, very maybe.
It is. I give myself about a 1% chance.
That high, eh?
Yes. Right. But there may be a chance that I might be able to. I talked to Karim either yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. But I did ask.
There was begging.
Well, I won't say begging.
Groveling.
I groveled.
Groveling.
And he's going to check and see if we can make it happen where I can have 1, 2, 3, maybe up to 5, right?
Yeah.
And
even 1 or 2 would be great.
Yeah, 1 or 2, 5 would be ideal.
Yeah.
My phone absolutely blew up with everybody asking on the day that Predator made the announcement, and with people wanting to get a hold of those tables. So I can tell you this much, as you probably heard on Melina Mike, the availability of those 7-foot tables right now, their full concentration is going to build up the inventory to satisfy the contract that they've got now with CSI. And I would suspect you won't be able to get your hands on those tables probably till well into the new year, unless I can snag some from the Canada Open. But again, we'll see if I can make that happen. If you're interested in one of those tables, be it 7 or 9 foot, we are able to sell all the 9 foots. So if anybody is out there looking for a 9-foot table, the ones at the Canada Open, those will be part of Canadian history. Just send us a message, sales@qsportslive.com.
Hit that perfect.
I missed it because I was blabbering.
Yeah, no, watch. He comes in behind, hits it perfect.
Oh, yeah, really well done.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming Mike is low ball.
That would be correct.
And so I think Phil has got a pretty commanding take on the table as it sits right now. So now that 7 is stuffed in there just a little more, I think if I'm Phil, I'm going to really concentrate on getting that 10-15 out. In fact, I might do it right now. Play the 10 off the 15, 10 ball off, goes off this bottom side rail, and just sits over the pocket, takes that over, and it pushes the 15 up. That might be the shot I might play here. Even though, yes, it opens up the 6 and the 3 ball, potentially you could block that bottom right-hand corner. You can also potentially block the top right-hand corner.
Well, you got a little bit of separation. The 15 goes.
If 15 goes, he's actually sitting really well. Because the 10 goes to the side. Yep. It's a matter of now, how do you play with the 11, 13, 10? We should have a jam-up booth in Vegas. We did for BCA. We unfortunately didn't have it at VNEA, but jam-up was there at the BCA. And we will be next year. And then we went off to Philadelphia for the Super Billiards Expo. That was my first time at the SBE.
How was that?
It was very long days.
Was it?
Yeah. Pretty awesome event, right? I heard it used to be even better than what it is. Being that was my first time, I have no gauge to compare to. But from what I heard, it used to be a phenomenal event, and still is, from what I've seen. And then from Philadelphia, went and hung out in New York for a few days.
Oh.
And that was awesome.
I think he got that. I think he's got a good chance at breaking this out. He's got to focus on making the shots, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Will there be a jam-up booth in Red Deer in August? 100% there will be. So we'll have a few different vendors. We're still working on a few of those. We're working on sponsors. So if you do have any companies or businesses, or you just want to get involved with the Canada Open, again, you can message me directly, Grant at qsportslive.com. And I can go over with what would be involved there, but certainly Jam Up will be there. Q Sports Live working on a few different things, maybe our own Jam Up shirt designs. We'll have an event shirt, of course, made by Jam Up. Predator will have a booth.
Yeah, but on that, if there's anybody out there listening, if you do have a business and you think you could take advantage of using a space at that tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
And please contact us there too. They're quite affordable.
Yeah, we want it to be. It's not about the money.
No.
Right. And you hear Ozzy and you hear Karim say it all the time that it's not about the money, and we're very much the same way. We want it to be a success, right? That's the bottom line, right? And that's for everybody involved.
Well, and I think to be a success, it's the more the merrier. In this case, right?
100%, right? So I've worked extremely hard over the last bit trying to get this event put together, negotiated, done, so on and so forth. So
that 13 must go.
Oh, for sure it does.
Nice.
This event has really taken a lot of work, and it's not just this year. We have it for the next 5 years, and I wanted to put an event in Canada. And I'll be honest, okay, when I first started talking with Karim about this,
that was a good out.
It was very good out. That was Phil's game, so let me just mark that. So when I first started talking to Karim about the Canada Open, we made a $25,000 US commitment, and then I found out that is for men's only, right? And so knowing the players and the ladies in Alberta, the last thing I wanted to do was to hold a very large, prestigious event and not have them be included in that. And so I went back to him and I said, look, we need to have the ladies involved here as well. There's just no question. And so it was then another $25,000 commitment in order to bring the ladies on. And so how that works is Q Sports Live adds half the money in the men's and half the money in the ladies. But I couldn't in my good conscience, knowing a lot of the ladies within Alberta that do play, it was just never going to be an option for me to do a men's only event. It just wasn't there.
Well, and I think you ultimately you advocated big time for them, because it's the same prize money with half the pool.
Yep.
So I suspect their prize pools are going to pay out a little better than the men.
Well, certainly. But I mean, I talked to Karim about it and said, look, are you going to take it and kind of divide it based on, the percentage of the number of players between men's and ladies? And he said, absolutely not.
Right.
Why would we do that? We have the prize pool for the men. We have the prize pool for the ladies. It's the way it works, right? And I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of how it all started, and from there it was a lot of negotiating, a lot of things back and forth. So.
We didn't hear anything yesterday.
No. Will it ever be fixed, Patricia? Yes. Right. Technology is wonderful, but when the bugs are in the system, really not a huge amount we could do short of buying new cameras, see if that fixes the problem. But yes, if your video is freezing, we are getting some of that. It's not a lot by any means, but we will shut the system down once this match is done, restart it. But yesterday we were told that, it's stopping and glitching, and we had
we didn't
none.
see anything. Yeah.
So it could be a combination of a couple of different things. It could be our system, without a doubt. So we'll shut down, we'll restart it. It also could be just Facebook or YouTube. Could be the device you're on.
Are there no comments coming through? Is that why this? Or do I have to do something?
No, there should be. Should be able to see that. Let me have a look. Nope, just everybody's quiet on YouTube.
Okay. Phil got a good break there.
Sure did.
Only tough ball seems to be the 10. Get under it, he can take it to a side or a corner.
I think that 11 will scooch past that 4 ball.
Yep.
I'll be on those tables soon, guys.
Oh, he's got enough. That's a good shot.
That was very good.
That's a very good shot.
Yeah, that opens him up for getting out. I believe 14 will pass the 6 if that's the 14. Oh, no, I'm wrong.
No, I think the 9 might even be hampered on the 13. I'm not sure. I think his next shot's probably the 13.
13 ball, yeah. But where is that 14 or whatever? 14, 10, 12, it could be any of those.
Yeah. I think it's got to go side pocket at some point. roll this forward, take the 9 to the side, and try and dive under it.
Yeah, because it may go past the 2 ball into the top left as well.
Yeah. I think he goes to either side. They're tough shots, but go to either side as well. Once the traffic is gone.
Yeah,
He's going to make the first 2 first.
Right? We say it so matter-of-factly, right? Because we get to sit in prime seating with really no pressure.
I think he got perfect shape on the 13.
I do too.
I was wondering if he might nick the 9. I don't think so, though.
Well, that's a possibility.
But yeah, they can look at it for the side. He's just got to get the right angle so he can dive underneath for the 10 or 12 or 14.
Yeah, whichever one that one is, right? So hard to tell.
Yeah.
And I even checked my glasses. My glasses aren't 30.
It's not that.
Right.
Oh.
Just my eyes are getting really bad.
Wow, the lighting in here is not fantastic.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Oh, he was able to draw.
Oh, well, that tells me he had the wrong angle then.
Yeah.
Because he would have clipped that 9
Yeah.
if he went through it. Tricky, tricky, tricky. And so again, right, same style as what Carlos has.
Right.
With Phil, right? On the highly aggressive side.
Right.
Which I really like.
Well, that's playing in that Ghost League now. That's changed my game a little bit too. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I try and run everything now.
Yeah, of course. Look at this shot. What a shot.
That's a good shot. That's a really good shot.
What a shot. Yeah, Ghost League. So originally we had that scheduled to start July 11th. It's now going to start July 18th. So it will still give you enough time to get your 3 weeks of play in if you're looking to get qualified for the Canada Open. You can find more information. You can't pay yet. We're just dealing with a Shopify issue on getting payments done. But if you want more information on the Q Sports Live League, CSLIPL.com. Starting up July 11th, playing the Ghost. That will also get you qualified for registering for the Canada Open.
Come on. Oh.
Tried to use the body English to make it happen.
Yeah.
So if Mike shoots the 6, does he have the back cut on the 4?
I think so.
Or does he have to move it?
Looking at it live, it looks like he's got 2/3 to at least half, but almost 2/3 of the 4 ball.
Yeah, but does he got enough of the cut angle to make the 4? Or is it going to rattle?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is tough to tell from this vantage point. But based on how he played that
settles it.
That settles that question.
Oh, lots there.
To the heart of the pocket.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be hampered by the 8, though.
Yeah. That'll work.
That should work out actually pretty nicely. Nice little forward roll here on the deuce. Just watch that 14. Oh, smart. Plays it off the 14. Even better.
Yeah.
And I like forward with left-hand spin on the cue ball here. 2 rails back out. Might have popped that a little bit harder than that.
Yeah.
Just to come off that end rail a little bit more, get a little closer to the 3 ball. But at the end of the day, Mike pots well. Very well done. It looks like a back and forth affair here.
Going to keep up the tradition on the stream table.
Right? We have. I don't know. Have we gone hill on all of them?
All 3.
All 3 have been hill,
All
right?
3 were 3. Yeah, we're hill. All 3 were far in excess of the 1 hour allotment.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, if you think you can go 9 games here, we're halfway, and we're 10 minutes from an hour.
Yeah.
So we're on the same kind of pace.
We are. Crazy.
You know, these guys are playing not just, I mean, it's a little bit of money. It's not a lot. They're playing for pride, right?
100%.
Yeah.
It's always, to me, it's always about the pride.
Yeah.
Right? The prize money, and this goes to my own thoughts, my own theories on prize money in pool and so on and so forth, or lack thereof. But it's not what I play for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Play for the hardware.
He went 2-ball that time.
He did. The second
He's
ball
changing
break.
it up.
Yeah, he's trying to. I think he's trying to explore and
Yeah.
try to find perhaps a sweet spot on the table. Although for a second ball break,
Yeah, that's a pretty good
that was
break.
a pretty good break, short of not making one.
Yeah.
I keep seeing these angry faces, the angry emoji
Oh.
go, and I'm not sure why. Who's doing the angry emoji? Reveal yourself.
Oh, I got 33 people now, 34 on YouTube.
Yeah, let's get some
No
chitter chatter,
comments. No
right?
comments.
Come on, guys, where are you? Although, listen, I'll give you all a break.
That's true. You're
It's-
probably you're probably
right?
waking up 2 hours from
Right.
now.
Yeah. Right? Here we're all up and chipper, ready to go.
Yeah, you're still not waking up for a few hours.
Right? Right?
The eyes are just barely open watching the screen.
Okay, so here's the question. All right, for those on Facebook and YouTube, here's the question. It's early, still before 10 a.m., Friday, holiday long weekend. Where are y'all tuning in from?
There we go. Eileen, you accidentally hit the
The angry emoji.
Well, what's close to it? The sad one. So why were
Right?
you over there?
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Or the surprised one?
Stay away from that
Yeah.
right-hand side. What are you doing over there?
Omaha. Omaha's in the house. Denver. Hey, congratulations, you guys. Your Colorado team did awesome.
In
Hockey.
I didn't even see. I don't know anything. Georgia's in the house. Oh, a slip of the finger. I'll forgive you, Eileen. Indiana's in the house.
Phil is Stan's brother.
Phil is Stan's brother, indeed. The dynamic duo of the Tourangeaus.
Norfolk, Virginia.
What's going on, Jason?
East Coast.
Oh, hey, look. YouTube woke
What?
up.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The hospital.
The hospital.
Ryan. It's Ryan.
Oh, of course. Ryan, you should just rent a room there.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah. Love, live, daytime pool while working. Thanks. Yeah, you're very welcome.
New York in
Minnesota.
the house.
Lincoln City, Oregon.
You're welcome, Eileen.
Just hopping on. Is this Stan's relative? Yes, it's his brother.
It is indeed. And as you can see,
Stan's older, right?
Stan's older for sure,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's a big secret. He is probably the better of the two. He's got the slight edge,
Yeah.
and he needs no introduction. Stan,
No.
very, very well-known player from BC, and known all over. all over Canada, all over the United
Yeah,
States.
yeah. Yeah, Scott, how about that Avalanche?
How
those
about
Avs.
that, Avs?
Yeah, those Avs.
Did they win the cup?
They did.
Very well done.
Second best player in the world took control of that series.
You care to elaborate?
Nathan McKinnon.
Ah.
Best player in the world, of course, is here in Edmonton. Connor McDavid. But
Listen,
they made short order
listen,
of
Dan,
Edmonton, though.
Listen, Dan, there's a few things that you need to know about commentating on Q Sports.
See, we don't say anything nice about Edmonton.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Because listen, I used to live in Edmonton.
Oh, did you?
I don't
Okay.
know how many people know it, but I used to live in Edmonton.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And I know, right? Well, I mean, I used to joke, and people take things so seriously.
I know.
Right? And so I once said that the best thing coming out of Edmonton was the road to Calgary.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah,
It's the best thing coming out of Edmonton. Or to come out of Edmonton. But, yeah. People took that a little too seriously.
Well, Steve, I don't think I can do that because I think I'm too close to Grant. He might punch me.
No. Right, because I mean, there's a big rivalry, provincially, between Calgary and Edmonton, especially in hockey.
Oh.
And I am
And a scratch.
undeniably a complete Flames freak. Right, they're my team. Now, I am also very realistic in the fact that Edmonton not only beat Calgary, but handily beat Calgary.
Yeah.
And that's
Well, and again,
it's a compliment, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not one to not compliment when things, happen.
well, and I don't want to.
But it's not going to take me away from being a Flames fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Flames fan, but I will compliment Edmonton on the fact that they just played better.
Yep.
There's just no, I mean, what can you say? The proof is in the pudding, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and you can't take anything away from the Flames. The season they had, it was a very good season. They had players. They had a number of, 6 or 7 guys that came close or surpassed 40 goals. They did great. I think some of those players didn't show up in the playoffs.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Right? And I think statistically, and Edmonton fans might not like this statement, but statistically, based on how Calgary played their season, how Edmonton played regular season, statistically on paper, we were favored to win. And I think the Flames went in with that mentality.
Right.
And Edmonton showed up to play, and Calgary didn't. And by the time they realized what happened, it was golf time.
Well, that and I have thoughts too. I think there's a little Gary Bettman-ism that went on in that. I think there was a need to have Connor McDavid move forward. You look at that first game. Of course, Calgary, eked it out at the end, but they were up, way up.
Yeah.
Then the second game, they started with a 2-0 quick lead first couple minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Johnny's coming in across the blue line, carrying the puck, gets cross-checked in the back, and gets called for diving. I'm like,
Wait
so
a minute.
they called the cross-check too, but they called a dive, so they even it up, and then it ended up not being even because there was a little scrum, and the Flames took the extra.
Of course.
So their superstar got the cross-check in the back, got the dive, and then they got the extra and got scored on and made it 2-1.
Look at this run out from Phil here.
So, and then the rest of that game, they had the Connor McDavid going through the crease and, getting called for goaltender interference, no penalty. And then you get the Flame do it later and get the penalty.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It just made no sense, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But again, that's the political side of sports that I
That was
try
a
not
great
to
out.
look at. That was a really nice out. Really well done. It's the political side that I try not to get involved with because it just makes me angry and then it just ruins my day. But at the end of the day, regardless of the reffing, regardless of penalties, what have you, Edmonton came to play and Calgary did. And then
it was fun to watch.
it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Listen, how long was it? 13 years between the
Yes,
Battle of
that's right.
Alberta.
Yep, yeah.
So it was great fun.
I think we all wanted it just to last a little longer instead of 5.
Yeah, of
We
course,
could've gone a
of
couple
course. I would have liked to have seen it gone hill,
Yeah.
right? That would have been really exciting.
Yeah.
But I mean, in order for that to happen, the other half of the equation has to show up.
It does, and you know what? You're talking about on paper, measuring. I think as good as Edmonton, or as much as Edmonton dominated Calgary in that their series, I think the Flames matched up better for the Avs.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
And,
on paper, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me both, Steve. But listen, there's, I mean, as friendly a rivalry as what Calgary Edmonton has.
He came out of his shoes on that one.
Yeah, he sure did. Look at that break. Wow.
Oh, he wants to take a lead here.
Oh yeah, he's.
That was I want to take the lead break.
Yeah, that was all right. I've had enough of this. Yeah, that was a great break.
Yeah.
But as much as there's that friendly, or I can't even call it friendly anymore because sometimes it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
There's a
people
few
take it
fans
a
out
little
there.
bit, a little bit too seriously. But I love it. I love the rivalry, and I'll give out a compliment where compliments are due. And that's I don't know. That's how she flows, I guess. But I try to watch what I say and what I do, especially on Q Sports Live. I like high ball here, Dan. What do you think? I think the 15 with a nice little touch draw for the 13 top right-hand corner sets you in on the 11 ball. From there, you're pretty much home free. Come back across by the 8 ball, then you're 9, 14, 10, 8.
Yep. The 5's the impediment for the low ball, right?
Yeah.
So
I like to get on that right now.
Yeah.
Nice little touch draw on the 15. And you're good.
Yeah, James, sorry, I just saw this. Click on a pool match commentated on by Canadians, and when you get a hockey game breaks out.
Good one.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, that's because we had somebody from Denver in the house.
That's right. That's right. You got to give them props. Congratulations, Denver, for sure. Stanley Cup champions. Oh, he slow rolled for the 11.
Or 13.
Or 13, yeah.
Yeah, because I think you get to the 11 from the top ball.
You
10.
can, the 10 ball. This can be touchy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not terrible. Not terrible. Workable. But now your 9 ball is going to be the out ball.
Yeah.
Right, and getting from the 11 to the 9 can be a little tricky.
Well, with that 7 in that corner, it takes away one, the natural angle. Got to come back out.
Mm-hmm. And funny things can happen there.
Yeah.
You got to give that the B shirt. Makar is something special.
I mean, he ended up for the season something like 115 or 118 total points. Like they measured from the beginning to all the way through the playoffs, which put him like second or third all time.
Wow.
Yeah. And the defensive core altogether, not just Makar, but the whole defensive core, they were the top scoring defensive group ever in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I heard the name. I didn't watch a lot of hockey this year.
No, as soon as the Calgary-Edmonton rivalry was done, that was the last hockey I watched.
But watching that kid, he's good.
Mainly because I've just had my time being utilized in other areas.
What did he do? Did he draw off that 10 on the
Yeah,
side?
it kind of got funny and yeah. I mean, the problem is the run at first blush, the run looked fairly smooth, fairly easy.
Yeah.
But there were some little things in there that you had to be very cognizant of.
Well, he was pretty straight on that 10, so he must have just overdrawn it back a bit. Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot.
That will do.
Wiped its feet, but he got it to where it needed to go.
That will do. So I like drawing. I know it's touchy, but I do like drawing as much as what you possibly can.
For this shot. Yeah, just
I
eke
like
it.
I don't mind that extra bit of angle.
There you go. He leaked it over.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Only thing you got to watch here is don't get stuck on the 2. Perfect. That is perfect.
Wow.
Really nicely done.
Yeah.
What a run. You know they'd have better lighting if they had one of these guys.
Oh, I was just thinking that myself.
The Arena Predator lights, guys. So for anybody that is going up to Red Deer for the Canada Open in August, we are doing pre-sales on the Predator Arena light. And we'll have the 7 foots, we'll have 9 foots. Priority given to those that are actually at the event. And we are starting that list right now. Send an email, sales@qsportslive.com if you're interested in this Predator Arena light. I can go over the numbers with you, let you know exactly what's what. And again, those lights will be used in the Canada Open. They will be part of Canadian history. Phenomenal, phenomenal lights.
Yep.
So if you need to see them in action and what they actually look like, there's one at Leather Pocket in Calgary, and the difference is huge. It's a massive difference in lighting.
It is, and again, at the end of the day, you know, some of the good pool halls that we have here, you know, went to the, I call it the sun lighting, those big flat panels.
Yeah.
And you know, those made a huge difference compared to the 3 and 4 single lights, and but these lights,
these are
they're
the
second
top
to
of the
none.
notch. Yeah.
There's no shadows. There's no shadow, and Grant can talk to this from the camera perspective too. But
Yeah. So usually it's more from the production value, right?
Yeah.
Where you see on streaming, and once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right.
Right. And I'll put up some comparison videos or posters or graphics a little bit later on. But once you kind of see the wash on the table from a production standpoint, and then you put that Predator light up there and there isn't the wash, now I can't unsee it.
Right.
You can actually physically see, and there's, I won't name names, but there's other lights out there that use those long fluorescent tube lights.
Yeah.
Right. And if you look at any production that has that, you can see the wash on the table of those 3 distinct lines on the table.
he's caraming off the 2.
Yep. Nice shot. This will be a nice shot.
We used the 2.
Use the 2 off. Yeah, that was nice. Is there a price list? So there's a few different options with those lights, especially on the 9 foots. You've got standard lights that look exactly the same as what the graphic showed, but then you've got a remote control one where you can change the color, change the brightness level, so on and so forth. So it really depends on what it is you're looking for, and I don't want to go through all the different prices, all the different options. So just easier to send an email, sales@qsportslive.com, or you can email me directly if you'd like, and that's grant@qsportslive.com.
And how many are we going to have available?
We will have around 40 of the 7 foots, and the 9 foots are a little smaller. I might have 16 available. And in fact, I know I won't even have 16. I'll have maybe 14.
Right.
So they will go amazingly quick. They won't last long, I can tell you. Because once you see it, you get it.
Yep.
And you can't unsee it.
And I mean, I know there's lots of technology in it, but they are LED lights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they last forever too.
Yeah. How much are the Predator 7-foot lights? Same type of thing. Lots of different options. So again, just better to send an email. Either sales@qsportslive.com or myself, Grant@qsportslive.com.
Yeah, James, they are good lights. They will be Predator tables.
Indeed.
They're rollouts.
Yeah.
Brand new first look, right?
First
bar
look
boxes.
at the Predator 7-foots. Yeah, they will all be Predator 7-foot tables and 9-foot tables for the Canada Open. And I'm really trying to. Once those tables hit the ground here, I'm desperately trying to retain as many as what I can. 1, 2, 4, hopefully. But I will find out. I talked to Grim yesterday, and he will see based on where they need to go, what those tables are being used for, production schedule, and when they can get replacement tables in, will dictate as to whether I do or don't get any tables. So if I can do it, I most certainly will.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll know that before the Canada Open. But I know that we are either going to do a sweepstakes or straight sale auction on the TV table, the 9-foot TV table.
That's going to be sweet.
Yeah. Well, listen, if we're going to do an event that is history in Canada, that is a table that I think we want. That'll be the stream table, the billiard TV table. So,
and then the buyer can choose what they want to do. They could have players sign the felt or
whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
At that point, you would own it.
Yeah, it's yours.
You do whatever you want.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Give us the email for sponsors in Red Deer again. Just Grant at qsportslive.com.
Oh, that was a try.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was trying really hard to make sure that, I think he was off angle. He didn't want to make sure that he didn't get behind the 9 and the 15, so he cheated a bit. I think if he had made it, he would have drawn it behind.
Do not regret buying my Rasson V2 table. Kind of wish I waited to see the Predator 7-foot. I'll tell you this. So the graphic that they put out, was it yesterday or the day before? Day before yesterday. But I got to be honest, because the graphic they put out does not do that table any justice at all. Like none. The table from, if they've kept it the same as what the prototype was looking like, that graphic does it no justice. It is a phenomenal looking table. Right, and always new technology, right? And I got to be careful because I could go on a rant here for the next 45 minutes.
Judging on the pace of the play of this match, you might have that time.
I know, right? I know. I just don't want to subject our viewers to my rantings.
Yeah, no. Phil's back at the table, and we didn't call it. He's on the hill. He quietly snuck onto the hill there. Forgot it's a race to 5.
That's the one, Rona. I appreciate it. So anybody that, again, has a business or wants to get involved with the Canada Open, send us an email, either sales at qsportslive or me directly at grant at qsportslive.com. Is he banking that?
He is. In the heart.
Bank to the Hartville. Unfortunately, might have to do a little airtime if he can reach it.
Yes.
It's fairly
Table.
high up the table.
Yeah. I think the kick at it maybe scratches the cue ball too.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Bruce. A little tough now. And that 8 ball's not, it's partially hidden. Got to make sure you're on the right side of the table.
Well, and this is going to be a reach and a half here.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, Phil is on the taller side.
Yeah.
right? So he may be able to stretch out enough, but this is no easy task. Jumping is hard enough without having to stretch over there to do it.
Well, and that 11's giving him a little back of his mind, kind of doesn't want to sit on it.
Yeah, you still have to be cognizant of that, that's for sure.
Wow, what a shot. With shape.
Wow.
With shape.
What a great shot.
He brought it the last 3 games.
Yeah. Well, and listen, that's what you got to do. I mean,
Yeah. They were tied 2-2.
yeah, like Mike can play the game.
Yeah.
Mike's a great player.
But Stan put an out on him, and then they had a little bit of a 1-2 safety, and then he put an out on him, and then this one. It looks like an out. Well,
what a jump shot that was.
Yeah.
That was unreal.
Mike did hang that 11 on a pretty easy shot.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was. I think he lost his focus for a second.
Yeah.
That's good. Stand up.
Got
You're not ready?
distracted by.
Yeah, he did.
Got distracted by something there. But he did the right thing. Stood
Yeah.
up.
There it is.
Look outside.
Ooh.
Very
Oh, that was a good
well
match.
done.
Yeah.
Wow. What a match. What a show by Phil there.
Yeah.
Great jump shot. Unbelievable. All right, guys. So we are going to shut down not only the stream, we're going to restart the entire system. And then get the next match locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. Not sure who that's going to be quite yet. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you go onto our Facebook page, hit the like button. If you're tuning in on YouTube, don't forget, hit the little bell and the subscribe button. We would appreciate that. Don't go far. We will be right back with the next match locked, loaded, ready to go. On behalf of myself and Mr. Dan Clark and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.